Hello, everybody. My name's Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 5, our final round of Swiss of the Korriban Galactic Championship Qualifier. We're starting off with some Super Commandos being popped out here from the back arc of Ronaldo's Hound. Today, I am joined by my good friend, William Hagewood.
Hello, everyone.
And the Master of Whispers, James Ritter.
Hey, guys.
There it is. All right. We have Ronaldo Daguman versus Matt Anderson. This round we are playing Salvage Mission. And for the viewing people out there, the people who are watching us live, yes, we did roll double salvage back to back. All right. So, my friend Will is going to break down the list, and while everybody at home plays Choose Your Champion.
Well, you just rolled over Salvage Mission.
Salvage Mission
a little bit.
I was gonna catch it on the flip side.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
You let me know when they interact with you. You stop me. You tell me what they're doing. There's so many objectives out on the battlefield. All right, but let's start with Matt Anderson. This is the Republic off. One of these Republic lists will be in our top cut tomorrow. And this match, which we call bubble matches, will determine who goes in. Now, Matt, you bet 2-all. Champion is flying all those new Republic Z95s, the clone Z95s. We're going to start at the top here in red. That's Warthog. Has the ability to, in this list, check for non-limiteds. No, he can only save himself from being removed until the end of the engagement phase. So Warthog always gets to shoot. He and the rest of the Z95s have this versatile frame. Not only can they take a munition, a torp, or missile of choice, if the revealed maneuver is blue, they can white boost as their action. Pretty cool stuff there. Now, most of these are loaded out with the synchronized console upgrade because they're going to be sharing locks amongst each other. They all have munitions here. Warthog has advanced proton torpedoes and the dedicated ability, a defensive reroll for his other clones. Let's see who else we got here. Going down the line is Stub. Stub has been a popular favorite because he not only can get an extra offensive dice when he does an odd speed maneuver. We're talking 3s and 1s here. He can get a third agility if he does an even speed maneuver. So 2s and...
By the way.
What?
Is it? Oh, you're
right. No,
right.
I read it. I read the card backwards, but I said it correctly.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I always get confused with Stub.
It's common. It's yes, it is very common. Yeah, the 1 speed maneuvers is odd, and it's extra attack dice. As well, he is, let me guess, rocking the concussion missiles in addition to fire control system and synchronized console. We have Kickback. That is the Torrent out there leading the charge. He has dedicated concussion missiles, synchronized console as well, in that lock sharing and reroll giving combination here. Bam. Kickback has quite the action bar. Not only can he focus, evade, white lock, barrel roll into red, evade, he has the ability to barrel roll into red target lock. Quite a few options there for Kickback. Let's see. The last Z95 is Slider. Again, has fire control system, synchronized console, and concussion missiles. Slider is the side slipping Z95. Anytime he dials in a 2 bank, he can make it a 2-bank side slip. Is it every other turn? Yes, it is every other turn. Not any time. I take that back. Every other turn, he can side slip if he wants to. Let's see. Then we're moving on to Wait, no, we do got another Z95. That's Knack. That's the I5. He's got fire control system, synchronized counseled, mag pulse foreheads, and basically a blank ability. His ability is I can take locks at I5. So I'll get more into that in just a second here, but let's finish off with Hawk, who's got the ability to give people boosts and barrel rolls if they do a 3 to 5 speed maneuver. But it is in the end phase. It's got Trick Shot, Diamond Boron missiles, Ghost Company, Clone Commander Cody, and Synchronized Console. So again, we see Synchronized Console. Ghost Company allows double shots out the turret arcs, and Diamond Boron is a 3-dice gun, but you do have to have a lock, which, man, you can't imagine how he would get a lock in this list when everybody's got the Synchronized Console. So basically, while you're sharing locks, you can use fire control system and the fire convergence of the LAT to get your rerolls, and then you move your lock down the line. People continue to use their own fire control system while they have the lock and or the fire convergence from the LAT to modify these missiles and pass that lock down the line all the way until the target's dead, basically, right? And yeah, it focus fires so very well against a single target if you can get that lock off. Do they pick up any scenarios yet? Oh yeah.
Yeah, not yet. We're getting into that the second round right now. We're about to hit.
Yes, nice. All right. Yep, I see. Okay, we're still setting some dials here. Still setting some dials. So let's move on to Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Well, man.
Give me your best telenovela saying of
I think
Ronaldo.
you'd be offensive. Ronaldo.
My white boys. All right, continue. Go ahead.
All right. Anyways. Start this one though. Bucks, the clones don't need them. We're going with some Jedi. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Aether Sprite. This is the calibrated laser targeting version, which allows them to add an eyeball result when they're firing in the bullseye. Obi-Wan can help people keep their focus tokens by spending the Force. He can also spend the Force to boost a barrel roll after he does a maneuver, fully executes a maneuver. He's got shield upgrade and elusive to be extra defensive out there. The other Jedi in red is Mace Windu. Has the same calibrated laser targeting, though only I4. Mace compensates for that by bringing heightened perception to shoot at initiative 7. And because his ability gets him an extra force when he does red moves, he combines great with R4P17, which allows him to take an action while he does a red move, even while stressed. So you get a force back, and then you can take an action. Maybe it's booster barrel roll, maybe it's target lock. Who's to say? Let's see then. So we have a group of clones out here supporting these Jedi. Let's start with that LAT, because we already see its friends out there on the battlefield. Hound is that LAT able to pull depletes or strains off of friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just going to be clicks. Strain, I think. I don't see anything else that purposely strains or depletes this squad.
No, that's it. Just click.
Okay. Still, though, Hound's bringing barrage rockets so that he can reroll with either the bullseye charges or his own fire convergence. And has brought 7th Fleet Gunner to allow other ships to roll an additional attack dice, which combines well with the CLT Jedi. Roll 3 dice range 1, 4 dice range 1 with the 7th Fleet Gunner, and you can add the eyeball result. But the most interesting thing, though, in my opinion, is these Night Owl Commandos.
Yep.
Where I see 2 have been dropped off in the first 2 rounds of the system phase. Not only can these things strain you as they move around at the start of the activation phase by either 2 forwards or hard ones, they can also shoot at initiative 2. Each one of them gets 2 attacks, which are 2 dice, range 2, and they even get a focus to hit modifier, which is outstanding.
Now,
these things are as good as TIE fighters out there, right? Z95s sometimes.
Yeah, so here is one thing that this is the first time I've seen a game where a player has taken these commandos and popped them out back to back. I'm sure somebody out there in the chat's gonna be like, I've done that before. That's great. First time I've seen it. First time that I've seen it. Because a lot of times when I'm seeing people drop these, a lot of times it's too late. Like they're trying to almost use it as almost like a last resort, or let me find the perfect spot. But if they're out there, they're less likely to be targeted, number one. And then because of that, you have more ships out there, and they're just compounding your damage output. Even though they can't do scenario actions, your opponent most likely isn't going to be paying much attention to them, and they can do damage. That when it throws down 2 hits, you have to really pay attention to that. And that's, it only gets 2 shots each of them, but that still can add up in the right scenario.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, where like people try to use them we see like proxy mines being dropped on people, or like Discord missiles, like you want to I want to drop it right on top of somebody. But no, these things are units out there, right? They're not quite ships, not exactly remotes. Like they're by far the best remote, right? I think we can they are. So wait, compare them to the autopilot drone we saw earlier, right? The autopilot drone only shoots 3 times. These commandos only can shoot twice. So, but yeah, this ability to just get them out there and get early guns on the battlefield. Because the Jedi are drawing all the attention right now, Like nobody wants to go fight Hound and let the Jedi get the flank on them, right? That doesn't make any sense.
So I think their biggest value is in that early game. Now you might be able to it might be the right choice to maybe not take a shot at a specific turn where it doesn't make sense, but use that value. They're at initiative 0, right? So they would shoot last every time.
They shoot at 2, but that's last.
Initiative 2, last in this list.
Pretty much, yeah.
And if find a target that's squishy. You've by initiative 2, maybe all of your ships have already shot that one. You've gotten rid of the mods, and all of a sudden those 2 dice, have a lot more value. Don't shoot them into range 3 through a rock, focus, evade, some Jedi on the other side of the board. Don't do that. But pick your spots, and they can definitely be highly effective.
Yeah, people will avoid them, right? People will try to not want to be strained, very similar to the analogy of proxy mines or Discord missiles, right? People don't like being penalized for going a certain way. Man, Mace Windu getting aggressive here. He's coming into range 1, but honestly, I think he made the right call. He avoids the double modified attack from Hawk for being range 1, right?
Yep.
He gives Slider a 3 dice attack, but whatever. But he also gets the range 1 bullseye then too. Well, I take that back. He's got a click lock on him. He will not be getting the range bonus.
No range bonus, but he's still going to be slinging the having that what you call it?
Yeah, sorry, I meant Slider, not Mace. Click is on Mace's team. So Slider will be denied the
range 1.
The range bonus. Yeah, so honestly, not bad. For as concerning as that 5 forward was, now that I kind of put the pieces together, could be worse.
We did just see an objective claim Scoop, scoop. So now let's go ahead and take a moment and talk about that objective. How does it work? You have these supply caches out there, and as your action, you can go ahead and pick them up and have them to your basically you're carrying them by your ship, and when you're carrying them, you are not allowed to reposition. No boost, no barrels, slams, cloaks, decloaks. Can't do any of that stuff. And at the end of the end phase, when you have one, you get a point for each one that you're carrying. I think out of I'm gonna use the opportunity to talk about why I think this scenario in and of itself is the most hated on. The one that people can maybe complain about the most is maybe a better way to say it. Complain about the most because one of the tools that people love using is repositioning. Like, that is a really important tool to people's kit when they're playing, and it can be a little tough. To have those repositioning options taken away from you.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that, not to go old man and talk about the before times, but it's something that even just recently we've seen, like, Z95s getting boost, Y-Wings getting boost, Bombers getting boost. I mean, heck, Cad Bane's ship has a boost. Like, if you're a small base ship, you are just given boost, right? Recently in the releases. And we've just gotten so used to those repositions and feeling that speed of a nice boost, and especially a free boost as well, like we see with these Aether sprites and like the Hawk ability, you know? So I can see why people are upset. They got used to it. They got hooked on those repositions.
We got them hooked. All right, well, that's 3 hits coming in from Knack. This is going long range into Click. Looks like Click is going to end up taking a shield there, maybe 2. I see 3 hits sitting in the box. Why are there 3 hits in the box?
He's shooting a Mag Pulse Warhead through the obstacle.
Okay, so that's a critical damage. Forced, because it hits, is going to be a critical damage, a jam, a deplete, and a strain.
He's going to jam the Click Lock off a mace so that Slider gets his range bonus.
Ooh, dirty.
Wow, Mag Pulse. Very nice usage there. And because he only spent the fire control system, he will, what do I want to say, be able to pass the lock over to somebody else. Or sorry, he used the fire conversions from Hawk, but either way, he didn't spin the lock.
Right.
So now he's going to give it to Hawk, who's I-4 and going to be shooting up next with, I believe, the Diamond Boron missile.
Diamond Boron.
Wow, nice. A trick shot Diamond Boron potentially too. Let's see if he lined that up just perfectly. Oh, ooh, it was also a crate carrier.
Yep, that's
so
what
the
I'm
Mag
saying.
Pulse
Pops it off.
breaks an important lock, depletes this poor 2 attack dice ship.
Oh, the poor 2 attack. Oh,
poor 2 attack dice. Well, he's gonna go a single pew, man. It's a rough reminder when you shoot only 1 attack dice about how fragile your ships can be. Luckily, though, the crit only went on the shield, so he's got that going for him. But yeah, I like this target selection.
All right, so here we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mace Windu have some choices here. These are both calibrated laser targeting Delta Bs. No 7s in sight. And it looks like we're going to prioritize shooting into Hawk. Here we go. Single hit at range 1. Will he use the Force to make it 2? That would guarantee 1 damage. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, the Jedi's Hound is pretty far back, not able to help in this fight with fire convergence. We're going to see that big evade go down. So just a single shield. 9 remain on that lap.
Big chonky.
Yeah, would have been nice to have a Hound in here with that 7th Fleet Gunner and some rerolls this round.
Oh, yeah. And maybe the mistake here was how fast Mace and Obi-Wan came in compared to the slow roll of Hound and Stub on the other side.
Well, I mean, yeah, they thought they might have been getting on the side of Hawk and Slider, who said nope. And then just turned in right on them. Like, let's not do that. All right, so that was Obi-Wan. Who is our initiative force to begin here?
This is Hawk coming up first. Range 1, 3 hits.
Ooh, okay.
Not sure if he's going into Mace or Obi-Wan.
I'd have to assume Mace.
Oh, there's 5 dice here. What? Are you going into Click?
Oh, he's going Click, Trick Shot. No.
Has to. Yep.
Yeah, this was the
Hawk.
Diamond Boron then. It doesn't get 5 then, it only gets 4, right? Four? No range. Wasn't that Diamond Boron?
Was it Diamond or
Diamond?
Icebox.
that was normal?
Obstructed normal shot. Okay. Well, how did he roll 3 then? Maybe I'm
For trick shot. Trick shot. You said it.
Oh, trick shot. Oh, trick. Yes.
You get the dice
I'm silly. I'm silly.
Got it. All right, next shot here. Range 1.
Oh, because this is Ghost Company. I was like, why is he shooting primary? What could be possibly the reason for it? And it's because of Ghost Company.
Can you pull that up?
Yeah, that was 2 hits, 2 evades. And we see Clone Commander Cody trigger. So Ghost Company, this is supposed to be how this thing works. The Diamond Boron trick shot thing was just like, I was just so focused on that. Ghost Company, if you're focused, you can shoot a second target, similar to like Bistan, if you're familiar with that in Rebels. And Clone Commander Cody says if you miss an attack and they neutralize the result, the defender gains 1 strain. So that's what we saw happen there. Which is why he didn't shoot the 4 dice Diamond Boron missile.
Got it. So Slider will be coming in at initiative. Well, is Slider up now?
Yeah, I think that was kickbacks, primary. So now we're going on to Slider's
Nah, this is the shot I want to see right here. Because this is strained, so you should have only 2 dice. 2 dice agility, 3v2. Oh, did he have a lock? No. Oh, fire convergence. You don't need no lock.
You don't need no lock. There we go. So 3 hits. Then we're going to see a focus or something, I assume. Dedicated, maybe? We're going to check dedicated. Might be range 2.
Has to be in the side arc, range 2. No.
Oh. Could not save him.
So, I mean, you spend the force and take 2. That's the best you can do.
Right, he's got focus token, but yeah, either way, he's taking 2. Oh, is there another shot on him?
Well, he wants to keep the focus for his shot. Mace hasn't gone yet.
Oh, that's right. He shoots next. Yeah, with that calibrated laser targeting. Now I'm on board.
He's firing the laser.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget that. I mean, he only has initiative 4.
And here we go. Range 1.
Yeah, range 1 CLT, so sets that eyeball aside.
1 out the box. Oh, no, sorry. Not a missing die. 3 hits. I was waiting for the 4th one. I was thinking about 7 Fleet Gunner. Blanks out. That's going to be 3.
We're going to see, no, Dedicateds. Let's go.
Got the squiggle off the dedicated trigger.
All right, so just takes 2. We'll see the single pew here from Click. Yeah, unfortunately, wait, no.
And Click going down in 1 turn. It's a little bit rough. But that focus fire from Matt Anderson ends up being really, really important.
Yeah, started with that mag pulse missile, and then just comboed from there, passing that lock off over and over again.
So only ends up with a single scenario point for Ronaldo, 1 to 4 in this opening. 1 to 4.
All right, well, Stub did hang back to get that cash, but man, him and Hound are going to have to make a big appearance here. They're going to have to clear the path, per se, of these other clones, the Z95s in this torrent. Honestly, the Jedi could just, like, leave, you know? Like, maybe Slider could K-turn or side slip boost, maybe. I don't know if that would keep an eyeball on him. Though I guess Mace could just K-turn. He does love K-turning.
He does. He does love his K-turns. That synergizes really well with that R4 P17 and his force. And he is down 2 force. What would be the downside there potentially? Trying to see what we got.
That you can't leave the fight anymore. That you will have to, like,
he committed.
Pursue, you pursue the enemy. Then Hawk does have a rear arc, right? So you would be defending against those attacks. So you could just leave, but and then like not fight. I mean, Stub is over there. You could just go chase down that ship, but it is a 3 agility ship. Then again, it is holding a crate out there too. Noah, Matt did something similar. I don't remember if this was the exact combination though. I don't think he had kickback in it. I think he was all Z95s. It is great to see them work. Like the fire control system and the synchronized console, I think, is like what sets them apart from other like similar chassis, right? Like other Z95s, other 3-point ships, but like that ease of synergy amongst your friends. Man, trick shot Hawk. That is actually pretty good. With that Ghost Company, you could be shooting like 3 and 4 dice attacks.
I know.
3 or 4 dice.
That Ghost Company, it's definitely tough to bring Ghost Company in the when you have something like 7th Fleet Gunner available, right? Because it ends up eating up that gunner slot. But if I think this is the type of list that can take advantage of it when you're swarming. That 7th Fleet Gunner, while it can help you punch through, it's that additional. Yes. Exactly. Helps you punch a little bit harder. Because the problem with the low ship count lists, you need that 7th Fleet Gunner to try to like basically execute things. You're going around and be like slap, 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 slap. With when you have the numbers, you can take the multiple shots. I think end up compounding more over time.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I've been on the lookout for a like offensive based lat, and other than maybe Clone Commander Cody, which is kind of a support ability, I guess. It's 4 dice Diamond Boron missiles. That could be 5 dice, or that could be 5 damage with like the Diamond Boron effect at range 3. Like that's pretty impressive. And you get the natural rerolls on it too. You don't even have to spend that lock. You could just give it to somebody else afterwards. Like that's very interesting. I actually really like Hawk. People do not boost and barrel roll enough with him. Barrel roll your lats. Come on.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, he used to be. Well, now Hound is the favorite because they keep switching which one gets the most loadout.
All right. Here we go. Next round. I'm curious to see how many of the supply caches end up getting pounded here. All right, Commando's on the move. All right.
Yep, Hound has primed the barrage rockets.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Owls given cover.
Now, both of these lats are definitely favoring offense here, right? Like they have, they both have ways to punch damage themselves.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get consistent use out of your barrage rockets, but man,
especially if you're using the 7th Fleet Gunner, right?
Oh, I mean, just like I mean, they don't have a K-turn or anything. It might be difficult to continue to shoot front arc attacks. The difference, though, is that, again, we compare ships of the same point cost a lot. And even at 5 points, being able to double modify barrage rockets, or like double modify a 3 dice munition, doesn't really come like naturally to every 5-point ship. So like I always thought barrage rockets were super good with them because they combine with fire conversions. There are some downsides though, like not having a range 1 4 dice attack.
Ooh, spicy. Mace Windu with the Segnor's loop.
Who stays close, risk the road there. Wow. Bold choice.
Boldness rewarded. You end up triggering Mace Windu's ability after you fully execute a red maneuver, recover a force. So should be at 2 force now.
Ooh, but he uses the droid for a purple evade. He uses that force right away. So now he can modify 2 of his green dice trying to guarantee he survives the round.
I like that. All right, kickback. Setting that lock. Slider. Going 3 straight. Probably going to be scooping up that that supply cache.
Mm-hmm. Yep, doesn't say anything about not being able to slip when you got the crates.
Scoot. Actually, next turn is there's pretty nice side slip for them.
Ooh, a big 3 bank makes it over Obi-Wan. Yeah, gonna focus up, try to get both of those Ghost Company attacks to hit.
Obi-Wan taking the flip as well. So you got Obi-Wan and Mace flying side by side. Gonna try to get some more shots into that lat. It's a juicy 5 points, the most expensive ship on the board. Knack takes that hard turn. Now that ship does belong to Matt Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
So not gonna have a shot. It's more about getting ready for the next turn.
I mean, I feel like you just pick up the center objective then. You don't got any other action to do? Just picking up a target lock. Now, I will need to shoot at somebody to trigger the synchronized console. But it'll be nice to have for later.
So yeah, Knack taking taking the lock.
I mean, this is a chance for Obi-Wan and Mace to make up the difference. Matt's 3 of Matt's Z95s are not even shooting this round.
Well, this is the window that Ronaldo needs. Try to catch up here a little bit. Starting with Obi-Wan has a CLT going. It is range 3. No fire convergence, no 7 fleet gunner. Hound still out. There we go, looking for some hits. Okay, there you go, you got 2 focuses. Does Obi-Wan have the force to spend? Has it. Is he willing? Yes, 2 hits and a crit. Shields are down.
He's not the one on 1 health.
Ooh, Natty's there. Single crit.
Man. This Hawk looking pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, got a hull breach. Maybe not for very long.
Hull breach. Everything's a crit now. Single hit. That's gonna possibly slip through. Does he have a token? He's got a focus out there. I mean, you spend it, right? You don't want to take a crit.
Sorry, who's he shooting at?
This is going at Hawk, isn't it? At the
yeah. That makes sense.
Hawk lat.
Yeah, I thought you might be trying to shoot Knack here.
Yeah. So yeah, he spends a focus. Says no, thank you. I will not take your crit.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna lose out on your Ghost Company, but damage is bad.
Look, I've electively decided to take my ship on fire.
Well, yeah, because you saw a Hound isn't shooting at him, so that's the last shot as well.
So here we go.
He has got to worry about this round.
Going into Obi-Wan, single crit, not modifiable. Oh, that evade token, baby! That evade token ends up mattering.
All right, we'll hand out the strain then from Clone Commander Cody. But we're moving on to the other side of the battlefield here. Starting with Kickback.
Hit crit. Blank. With a reroll. From the lock, 2 hits and a crit. Kickback. Able to land 3 hits, including a crit. What do we got in the box? It is a Panic Pilot. Oh no, no more focuses, no more barrage rockets. That's over.
Yeah, no barrage rockets, no reinforces for at least a round or, well, probably 2. They only have straight maneuvers that clear stress, and there's an obstacle right in front of you.
Stub has some choices here. Right now, both those targets are full. No damage on either one. Might be easier to do damage on the Stub, but electing to go for Kickback in that V19.
Was that 7th Fleet Gunner? Trigger as well, and his focus expenditure, getting 4 hits.
Natties!
Oh, Matt's gotta love that.
50% off coupon, baby.
Yeah, no kidding. That will still kill. No, that's
It's on the Kickback.
doesn't even have Kickback. I saw the 2 damage cards and thought it was onto a Z.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. That's just a simple torrent, though. They got 5 hull they gotta go through. That's a strange Warthog. I don't think he's got any mods out here. Doesn't need them.
Hit crit. Focus.
Oh man, Hound, you really want to shoot that barrage rocket, don't you? Maybe. Oh yeah, you can't even re-roll it too because dedicated's only blanks. Oh, and Click died anyways. Stub has just the shield upgrade on him. What would you do, Dion? Would you take the damage, or are you spending that focus?
I would spend it all day. Now you're hull breached.
Well, at least that's the last shot on him this round.
True.
But yeah. He can't fix it, though, because of the panicked earlier.
Yep. So you are taking however many more crits that is. What is it? They have 8 hull, 5. 5 hull
Yes.
of face-up sadness coming your way. Commandos gonna check range. Old school. Grab the ruler.
Yeah, they should have range on this too, DC. Range and arc, no problem.
Yep. Pop, pop. Range 2.
Nice. Remember, these commandos can shoot twice and have a focus to hit modification. I think they're asking if it's like obstructed or something. You know, do you have a front arc button? Oh, it says nothing in arc. Well, fair enough.
So not working.
It definitely is an arc.
Yep. Soon. Feature coming soon. So we'll get 2 dice, 2 attack dice. Just roll natties, Will. You don't need no effects.
I mean, natties are nice. Turns out.
Takes another damage. Kick back down to 2. The other commando could finish him off with a good roll on one side and a bad roll on the other.
Yeah, he's saving this hound shot. Is fire convergence ship? Yeah, ship.
Oh, what's another 2 hits? Clinch. Oh, down to 1 hull.
Yeah, Hound's gonna need that barrage rocket. No, it's only range 1. So 3 dice though.
Take the primary. Commando's doing some heavy lifting here. 2 hits. Odds say he's gone. Dice say no. Double evades.
Dude,
Let's get
natural
some natties in the chat. Ooh, baby. Let's get some natties in the chat.
The dice gods have chosen Matt Anderson as their patron. The patron saint of the dice.
So there was a question in the chat. Somebody saying, if you have 7 Fleet Gunner, if you are a 7 Fleet Gunner carrier, is it worth carrying ordnance? I think my personal strategy would be no. But at the same time, Ronaldo has chosen to fly it a little bit different, right? You're seeing him separate the lat out. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities to 7 Fleet Gunner, and maybe he tends to find himself in situations where 7 Fleet isn't always triggering, which I'm not debating whether that's right or wrong, but if that's what's happening in his flight paths, maybe bringing the barrage rockets is a way to kind of be in the middle ground, right? Not fully a support ship, not fully an offensive ship, kind of floating in the middle. That's kind of when I look at that Hound, that's what I see.
Right, you're using the barrage rockets for the first round, but the rest of the times you're just activating 7 Fleet Gunner and like some rear arc attacks or something, right? Mm-hmm. So it makes sense to me. Looks like Benny Hito just subscribed again with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for your continued support.
We are at 110. Yes, and as a reminder, those of you who have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime Gaming sub on our channel free every 30 days. Get free access to our videos on demand, all of our past tournaments, because as you guys know, our YouTube channel purposely runs behind our Twitch channel because we want to give you guys the most value, those of you who do Twitch here, and also just a matter of how many more games than days in a week we have. So we'll get caught up eventually. That's how math works, right, Will?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're doing a lot of events. We got Korriban this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Crate Cup next weekend. Is that? I assume that's a 2-day event.
That is a one. Is it a 1 day or is it a 2 day? I think that is a 2 day.
Okay, they normally do like a 2 day, like an individuals, and then the cut for the teams. No, I guess the last time we were there, they did the individual. I'm just thinking about last time we were there. That's all. I didn't know anything about it. It's probably 1 day. That's probably preferred for like travel reasons, you know?
Yeah. Somebody saying, is the top cut today or tomorrow? Tomorrow we will have the top cut. Well, yeah, tomorrow. Time zone. We're in Eastern time zone. Or Eastern Europe time zone. I think that's still indeed. Tomorrow for everybody.
I don't know.
Except if you're in Australia,
it might be later. It's today for Con. He's playing later today.
Time zone magic. It's a beautiful thing.
Let's see though. Those after that, we have the Buffalo tournament that I'm going up and streaming, and then I'm trying to think of when's the last qualifier?
Mustafar. It's happening on a date that I am scrolling to.
1 October.
October 1st?
Yeah.
First week of October. There you go. James is on top of it.
Nicely done.
And by then, James will have his voice back. I'm speaking it into his existence.
If I don't, I'll be a big sad boy.
All right. Hound ends up bumping here. Has an option for that focus, but might not take it because it did reload that 7th Fleet gunner.
Well, he's double stressed.
That too, not allowed.
Not allowed, unfortunately. Had the panicked pilot. Okay, we got Stub coming in, though. Did he do a 3-bank boost?
Real quick, we should be at a score of 2-6 with the objective points.
No, he didn't boost. He just locked.
So Hound ends up blocking that Warthog. Warthog's going to take a focus. All right. Stub on the left side, belonging to Ronaldo, takes a focus, ready to fire at range 1 shot there. Doesn't have a shot on kickback. Kickback is where you need 1 more damage.
Yeah, the commandos don't have them either. And Hound's weapons disabled this turn. So it's going to have to rely on the Jedi to take that kickback off the board.
$3K. Looks like Slider flipping around, trying to deal with the Jedi. Holding on to his cash as well. All right, kickback now sitting in the arc of Stub and possibly the back commando, the one closest to the bottom of your screen. So that'll probably
turns away for safety. But now I guess Stubbs will have a shot on him.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to see Mace go towards the top of the board, but looks like Slider may be the target. Spends a force for some reposition, boosts to the left, now sitting in both Slider and Nack's arc.
Nack hasn't moved yet.
Possibly busted a block.
Yeah, I assume Nack didn't just like one forward. You'd have to do something to turn towards these Jedi. He locked Obi-Wan, I thought. No, he locked Mace. I mean, so how can Ronaldo get points here? What do we got for damage shifts? We were talking about Nack, or kickback rather, and then what? Hawk on the other side. How much health does Hawk have left?
Hawk sitting at 6 hull.
6 hull.
That's still a thick boy.
Yeah, I mean, you got concentrated fire on it if he wants it. All right, so Nack's just gonna basically take Obi-Wan out of this fight.
That block is quite good. You're taking away the CLT on himself. You're taking away the possibility of shooting another ship. So essentially, the quality shots that Ronaldo has right now is his Z95 Stub going into kickback, the V19.
Yeah, and that's your 4 dice attack too. That is going to get wasted there. All right. Well, we do have 2 hits, range 0 from Obi-Wan.
All right, there you go. You got one. Elusive charge for Obi.
Oh, sorry. This is Nax shooting to him.
Yep.
Wrong order.
And right there, I think we just got a synchronized console swap. Slider now has a lock over there. Watch out for that shot happening very soon. Has a concussion missile. Obi-Wan probably going to go downtown, try to clear that evade.
Ooh, we're going to see the 7th Fleet Gunner, maybe? Will we see the 3rd dice go down? Yes, we do. So 3 dice with the reroll against 4 with an evade.
Obi does have a focus. That'll be hit crit if he spends a force or a focus.
That's the same thing to Obi-Wan.
Yep, because of that ability, he can recycle those focus tokens by spending the force. And a total blank out. Get rid of the evade. Get rid of the ship. Throw it in the trash. You don't need it.
Yeah. All right. They were boasting about Kickback's amazing defensive roles. They finally caught up to him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's only 3 points, but I mean this is a low-scoring game, so every bit's gonna help here.
That's right. You gotta try to keep the distance when you can.
Does this shot even make sense?
The
Obi-Wan Kenobi's got 4 health. What's the point of shooting him? Well,
I mean, if you could. I guess you have 6. I guess you're talking about because time is low, right?
Yeah, because I don't think you'll get a follow-up shot. But
I mean, if you're able to push through 2 or 3 here, then all of a sudden, there you go, hit crit. That crit could end up mattering. All right, spends the focus. Just a shield.
Yeah, might flip Mace's card here. That could be unfortunate. Ooh, it does. Is Mace hiding a direct? No, he's hiding a damaged engine.
Oh, that's a concussion missile trigger there. And here we go. Long range shot out the back. From the lat. This is Hawk. Caw-caw! Hit crit. Ooh. Don't blank out, Mace. Don't do it.
Really?
He good. Okay. He's good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, but see, now won't Clone Commander Cody put a strain on him? Yeah, I still think he should have shot Hawk first and applied the strain, and then gave Slider a chance to go 2-on-2.
Oh, you're right. That's spicy.
Maybe it will be inconsequential. I just assume he would always shoot it with Hawk first with that Clone Commander Cody. Maybe he didn't know if it was an arc or not.
All right. Just a single crit coming in from Mace Windu into Hawk. Rolls the evade. Man, this Hawk refuses to take damage.
Yeah, making it look easy flying these lats out here.
I think he's got C-3PO and Corky Kryze just hiding somewhere inside there.
I don't know. It feels like he's taking a reinforced every round. About the amount of. I mean, this round maybe not so much. Well, he's about to eat a 4-dice stub attack. No, wait, no, I don't think they got the 7th Fleet Gunner. No,
yeah, it got used already. Here's Matt's Warthog into Ronaldo's stub. Single hit from range 1. That's gonna smack. That's a shield.
Yeah, it's a shield upgrade, though. No problem. Wasn't a crit. Still holds on to the crate. Then we're going to see what kind of munitions that stub have.
The stub on the other side.
Missile.
Got concussion.
Ooh, there is a hull breach on that hound. So this could really do some damage.
It's going to spend the target lock. Got one hit.
He's got fire control system, but he's got to choose. So you can't see both.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Stays at just one hit here.
There's still a chance. Only one die because of the special weapon, and that is going to be a face-up card.
Well, he's going to flip one first.
Oh, you're right.
You should have flipped one first.
We'll see if it matters. Actually, would it have been the same thing either way? Because even if it's like a
if that card's a fuel leak, it would matter.
Well, I mean, they're all face up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it was a fuel leak, that would create an extra damage.
Oh, you're right. Then we just grab an extra card. Easy. And that was the panic pilot again.
It was a panic pilot again, so that ship never going to take actions again. Which I think we already knew that, but just to be clear, just to be sure, no more actions for you.
No more delusions of actions.
All right, who's up left to shoot here? I'm still waiting on the stub shot.
Stub, and then we got the commandos still. Don't forget, they get to play too.
They get a piece of Warthog. That's right. Here's a 4 dice attack.
Hit crit.
Warthog. He's got a focus, maybe some dedicated. No, he doesn't have any friends around him. Where are your friends?
That's a mistake.
I was like, it's just Hound. I was like, no, it's the offensive Hound. He can't support you.
Takes two
commando
shields.
times now.
Let's see if commandos can take out this Z95. Blank on the first two. 2 hits. Has to respond now. Warthog is taking 1 damage.
I'll have on 1. Did not get taken out this round. What is our time? How much time we got left?
20 seconds.
20 seconds? That's another whole round then?
If they hurry. And they are in the planning phase. Next round. Get those dials down. Oh, no. Where's this Galaxy's system phase? Wreck it. All right.
I mean,
time in the round.
This is why
I had to switch brain. Switch brain. Time in the round.
I was asking very dramatically.
Time in the round. That is correct, right, James? Do you want to confirm?
I mean, I believe that's how we rule it. Yeah. I don't know if you ever say a special thing for the stream or anything.
No. Because if we're showing that global timer, then that is the global timer. Time is up.
Okay.
All right.
What's the final score then? Did they put the last round of objectives up there?
Sorry.
You're good.
I think so. We're just confirming with the players then that the final score looks to be 6-8. Is that right, Dion?
6-8 is what I got.
All right, that'll put Matt Anderson then in the lead, and he was going to be moving on to the top cut.
Now, that was so close. So close of a game.
Yeah. It's a hard fought match on both sides.
Did they start late? James, when did you start the...
What do you mean did they start late?
Did the stream game start late?
No. Like, they started after at 73 minutes.
Like, ships were moving at 73 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. When...
Let me check the tape. I am a subscriber now, so I can watch our videos on demand. Would you look at that?
Alrighty. James, can you do me a favor? Could you pop into that room and just explain the timing rule?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I mean they started like placing obstacles at 75 minutes, but it is on both players to collectively be here.
Yep.
And if you know the global timer has started, you need to quickly do setup. Yeah, it is unfortunate that they did. It looks like first ships moved at 63 minutes.
At 63? So they just took a long time setting up.
They took 10 minutes to set up obstacles and objectives and deploy their ships. So I would say that is not hurried, if that makes any sense. I didn't see which player, but I would consider that not rushed by either side.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it is. I mean, that's unfortunately. I know it feels bad because Ronaldo feels like he's right there, right? Like he's on the edge.
He was making the comeback.
He was making the comeback, but like the timer is what the timer is, and we got to be fair to everybody. So
yeah, I would say, collectively between them, 10 minutes for setup is, I don't know about excessive, but. That's that's not like getting your ships out. That was just like deployment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they got into the room and they were both logged into the room, we still had 4 minutes before their 75 minutes started.
Mm-hmm.
So they were both in the room 4 minutes before 75.
So, but did you get to talk to them?
Yeah, explain the rules.
What was the they understand? I guess is my question.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I mean that's the rules of the event, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We can ask them. Do you want to play it out for fun? Play it out for fun. It is still a game. If it
Yeah, I mean they can resolve it. I mean we got time here while we wait for the rest of the games to finish up anyways.
Yeah.
And it's the last game of the round, so it's not like you got to mess with the room.
Let's see. I'll give them the option. If they want to, we'll just cut back.
All right, they're setting down us. I agreed though. I could see the less the frustration of say losing the game and more so the frustration of not being able to get that win.
They're setting dials. I haven't gotten a yeah. Let's do it.
All right, I mean,
I'm gonna assume that's a yes. Let's cut back.
I mean, I would take that moral victory.
Yeah. Let them fight. Let them fight. All right. Well, we will let them fight. All right. Well, see, one of two things happens here, Will. When you play it out for fun in a game that had consequences, you determine whether or not you feel like it didn't matter anyway, or I told you so. This is your fault, Dion.
We'll see. Not that I think it's unwinnable, but I mean, if we're gonna watch it, we might as well critique it. I mean, Stubbs in front of a debris field. Hound is crazy stressed.
Yeah.
Mace is down to 1 health still. And Obi-Wan, I don't think is stressed, so won't have a lot of opportunities to catch up to these other players, or specifically Hawk, right?
Right.
To do the damage. I don't know. We'll see though. So he's got to first off not lose Hound or Mace.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there. Okay.
Step 1.
And then you have to score. So wait. Both of the stubs are carrying caches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a wash as long as that stays status quo, right?
Right.
But the slider does have a cache, so that's going to be a 3-point difference in the score. So yeah, you either have to kill Slider outright, get his 3 points, and stop him from scoring, or kill Hawk. Oh, Warthog's on 1, but that would only tie you.
It'd be close.
All right, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Now I'm interested. Maybe he's got something I don't see. Well, it's not like I wasn't interested before, but I'm even more interested.
I have doubted you the entire time.
Not exactly, but maybe he's seeing something I don't. Noah, Stubb just shot at him, and a bunch of the Night Owls shot at him as well.
Now the Night Owls, I would say the Night Owls did do some work.
Mm-hmm. They chipped in on some damage. I mean, for this turn and last turn, it felt like a 7-ship list, even with Click being killed early on. All right, here's the real question, though. How are you going to pay out bets?
Oh, off of the actual thing. Actually, you know
Off
what?
the actual score.
Yeah, off the actual score.
Okay.
This is for for fun. This is 100% for fun. Here. So we'll go ahead and just pay that out now.
Could I put a bet?
The bet went off. Here we go. You know what? Here, I just paid out those bets. I'm turning on the bets again for fun. If you want to wager at your own risk.
Ooh, this is a risky bet.
For bonus play, will Ronaldo bet 1-0 if you think he can flip it? 2, if you think...
An immediate bet. We're
betting now.
Ronaldo.
Right now.
Okay.
You got to slam it down now. I'm going to leave it open until movement is done. How about that? I will let you even see where the ships go.
Man. All right. I will say, I don't know if you've been following our race to 1 million points, but the leader in points, Mystic, is only 250,000 away.
Well, this might be it. This could be it right here.
Could be a lot of points this weekend for him.
If enough
There's
points.
a lot of big bets coming in here. A lot of big bets. Nick only bets 500, a conservative bet. A reasonable man out here.
He might only have 500.
No, well, Mystic only bet 1,000 on it. He's thinking 1,000 on the chance here.
All right.
I'll throw 1,000 in on that. I'm gonna go against it though.
Oh no! Matt Anderson hits a rock with stub.
Oh, did he take the crit? No,
he did not.
Can't be critted on rocks. He can't be critted on rocks. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Through debris now, Stub. In the box. Does take the hit. Really, if Hound did such a big maneuver, I wonder if the Jedi are going to try to turn on Slider here.
Mm-hmm.
A 7th Fleet Gunner attack from Obi-Wan. Could one hit him? Hound's only got one shot on him. It would be some sort of crit miracle for Stub to take him down. Oh, Slider. He says, I ain't going towards those Jedi. No thanks.
And setting up that lock. All right, Mace, 3 straight.
Okay. And Sniper saying that if Mace, all of the ships got to survive here, right? Oh, is he gonna boost and pick up a crate?
That's what we just saw. Scoop, scoop.
Wow, scoops it up. What a bold maneuver! I mean, this is time for bold maneuvers.
That's right. Bonus play.
Yeah, bonus play. If you're not taking big risks, what are you doing? Clearly, when we saw the side slip near the board edge and Stubbs maneuver onto the rock, everyone's taking some big risks here.
You're playing with free money right now. Free money.
Yeah. On the house. All right, Obi-Wan. Can you get in here?
The final maneuver here.
Oh, yeah. He's going to go find Stubb. Barrel roll boost. Range 1 bullseye. Give him the yeet cannon. 7th Fleet Gunner.
There it is.
Barrel roll boost either way. They're boost then barrel roll.
And there we go, closing the bets. We had 29 people take us up on it. And there, it's 41% for Ronaldo to flip, 58% for Matt Anderson to keep his W. First shot, nothing from Knack.
All right. Is it in range?
No, he's not.
It's not. Oh. No 7th Fleet, no rerolls. Just out. That side slip. Ooh, that side slip.
Oh. Heartbreaking. That's just going to be 2 hits if you spend the force.
Yeah, I needed those rerolls on the extra dice. Yeah, Sire's got shields. You ain't gonna do anything against him.
And able to push through 1. You do make him drop the crate by hitting him with the crit.
Okay, okay.
Could end up mattering.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, Mace and Stub have to kill Hawk now.
And the shot back. Obi-Wan takes 1 more damage. There we go. Shot from Hawk into Stub. 2 hits. No crits there, only a single damage. Double focuses, spend the focus for 2 on the bonus attack. And no damage there into Mace Windu.
Okay, so survives holding the cash.
Mace Windu's turn to try to see if he can get a lucky string of crits here.
What was Hawk in Hound's Arc?
Yes. So you're talking about Stub?
Yeah, no, that back arc. Yeah, they just
the
showed
back
it.
arc, yes. +1 die.
I think he's gonna save it for Stub.
For the Stub shot?
I guess. I think he should have used it here for the because Mace had a couple force left over to mount his attack.
Spends for 2. So, got the eyeball there. Took 1.
Yep. All right. So now we see 7th Fleet Gunner. We saw the 3K from Stub. So it was a 4 dice attack. We got Fire Convergence to reroll some dice.
Hit crit.
2
hits and a crit.
Would be enough. Gonna need 2 crits.
You got nothing. A blank to blank. Hit crit with a damage engine onto Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 hull left.
Yeah, and those Commandos are out of shots. They used them already.
That was a Council Fire roll, I believe. Is that what we just saw there?
Yeah, Council Fire.
I don't know, I just saw that single die get rolled. Wasn't sure. So with that final score, got 2 there. 1 here, so it ends up being a final score of 9-8. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. It was 68 before.
And +1 here, so it would be 9-8. Thank you. That was fun. So
yeah, so it was a nail biter. It
Yeah.
did really come down to that turn.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.